Oh my god. Wow, Raid is in! Was that before or after he went to get a pack of smokes, and he'll be right back.
Oh. Thanks for getting Gemma's headscarf back for her. Come back and play anytime you like.
But if you touch yourself
So I gotta go home.
from another timeline, it creates a paradox that explodiates time and existence.
Are you okay? I lost you for a minute there.
Not surprising, I guess.
Wow, Zund. But what about the rest of us? Oh, F. Town is rip.
I can't believe they do this. And just because you grew up here? What kind of animals are they?
So I was trapped in some kind of time loop
Jasper
thingy
and
that
his
was being
goons
shown
must
to
have
me.
ridden straight here
Not
after
because
you got
they
thrown
messed
into
with it.
dungeons and torched the place.
Man.
Hey,
Yeah,
just
press Y
now,
to pay
you zoned out.
disrespects.
The mark on your hand was glowing.
Press Y to honk.
And so was the root wrapped around that tree. Was it another one of those visions?
Honk tells Eric all about what he saw on the cobblestone of the past.
Wow. So you went back in time and spoke with your granddad and yourself? That is seriously weird.
Take it easy, Sola or
Must
Aeolic.
have been the
I don't know
root
why
here.
that looks like an S for me.
It must have
Have a
the
good one.
power to
We'll catch you
show
around.
you the past.
Tomorrow we'll be playing more of this, 1 p.m. PST.
Well, if what your granddad told you was right, then we need to head over to Cobblestone Falls. Where did you say it was? East of the village?
Hey, thanks for the host, Hooded.
Listen, I know this can't be easy, but hanging around here isn't going to do anybody any good. Come on.
If you eliminate your past self, your future self gets eliminated too, because your past self isn't there to live its life to be the future self. Well, there are some people alive at least. Man. Who's the real harbinger of darkness? The people that destroy this town because they were afraid of me? Or me? All I did was kill a few guards. Kappa. Actually, I didn't kill any guards. I'm the king of the world! I'm the king of this particular trash heap. Let's see this. I'm gonna compare it to this trash heap and see if it's the same. I like seeing if they just copy pasta the destruction or not. Looks like they did a little bit. That little like corner piece is the same as that other corner piece up there, but they're arranged in unique orders at the very least. See that corner? Same corner. Same kind of rubble. This thatch right here is the same as the not this one. I want to say this thatch right here, but it's like into the ground, so it looks different and unique. So they did a good job of arranging a lot of the. Well, this corner is the same as this corner. They did a pretty good job of arranging the assets in a unique way to make it all look original. Like, you can reuse assets plenty In fact, it's really kind of nice to be able to do that. See, this is the same corner, but it's a little further in. It's kind of important because you don't want to make too many unique assets, because then you have to hand draw literally everything. So in the pursuit of saving time and effort and, you know, sanity, a lot of assets are drawn up and then reused over the same area in order to you know, yeah. But the thing is, the best way to do it is to slightly turn them and arrange them and twist them and whatever to make it look unique. If you make it look different, then you can't tell that they're the same unless you really go looking. And that's what I like to do. I like to go looking. That's one of the things I really enjoy. Yeah, reusing assets is very common, but it's about how you reuse them. If, like, for instance, I'm sure there's 2 stones on these paths that are the same stone, but you gotta really look, because there's probably about 30 or so unique stones, and they're arranged in such a way that no 2 stones are gonna look alike, unless you really go looking for them, you know? So, like, look at this one right here. Let's see if we can find this stone right here that I'm standing on. It's kind of narrow and has a point on the right side, all right? It might even be turned around. So, like, that's not it, but it's close. This one? Is this it? That loop on the top left. That's it. This is the same stone. This stone is this stone. It's the same stone. But you never really look at it just going on the path without me sitting there looking at this is the same stone again. This is the same stone again. See, what they should have done is flipped it around a little bit. Unless it's a tile set that they're using, and they're painting the brush of the tile set along this path, and then covering parts of it up with dirt and grime and grass and stuff to make it feel unique and everything. No, it was different. The other stone above it was slightly different, but similar. But, like, oh my god, Cheevers. I like to look at that kind of thing. I like to go really deep into a game's visual like design and find the patterns and the reused assets and how cleverly they hid them, because a lot of games, they really don't do a good job of it. Modern games don't even do a good job of doing that. They have really repetitive tiles just reused over and over and over again. And it's totally okay to copy pasta the pews, because the pews are crafted to look exactly the same. That's fine. That's totally fine. You know, every altar being the same, that's fine. You know? Do you think they hid horse wieners in the game? I don't know. Honk! Finds a recipe book entitled Oh Holy Night. Alright, I'm gonna write down the ghosty dude. This is starting area-ish. Starting a cobblestone church where chest was. Okay. Templars uniforms. Cool. Yeah, furniture is a little easier to get away with. However, each town should at least have several different kind of furniture aesthetics in order to make it feel a little bit more unique, especially bigger towns and cities. Sweet. That herb that was on his roof? That's actually a nice touch. That's actually a really nice touch. Up on his roof, there was a herb that was right there. And now it's down here because it fell down after the freaking thing was caved in. That's actually a really nice touch. That's actually a surprising touch. Very interesting that they would do that. You know, it's kind of like one of those things that makes you laugh but also cry at the same time, like, oh, aw. Feels bad. Hey, what's up, Philip? How do I like it so far? I love it. Honestly, this game is really, really good. They have a lot of really good assets that they use in good ways, and they have a lot of great environment detail. The aesthetic is fantastic. Combat is nice and smooth and quick. It takes a lot of the DQ-isms and just sort of speeds it up a little bit to not feel so monotonous and boring. So you can kind of get through a lot of the repetitious combat quickly, but there's also a lot of really cool mechanics that are a little bit different, like the power-up stuff. Even though it is a little bit like Trance, it's better than Trance still, you know? Yeah, so far I'm quite impressed by it. It's been a real joy. Oh, there's another ghosty thingy. All right. I doubt their ghosty thingies are actually relevant, but I'd rather write them down now. Cobblestone, your house. Okay. Yeah, it's not about visual it's not about graphical fidelity, it's about visual aesthetic. We've had this discussion many times today already, just about how like making a game have environment detail and look natural and look lived in is way more important than having like super duper polygon count just for the sake of polygon count, you know? Alright, here's my prediction. Gemma's not gonna be here. She ran away. And we're gonna find her later on in the game. She's gonna be okay. And, oh no, don't tell me I get feathers. It's gonna be feathers, isn't it? No! Chickens! No! This was the chicken coop, man. Oh, feels chicken, man. Feels chicken. I try to talk about this kind of visual mentality and design as much as possible when I play video games, especially new video games or like new to me video games, because I think it's a detail that is so often overlooked. And people will play like any old trash game and call it pretty just because the main character has a lot of polygons and giant boobs or something like that, you know? And it's just like, listen, friends, there's more to it than just the character having high polygon count. I'm looking at you, Halo. The Cuckoos have finally been defeated. They weren't immortal after all. But yeah, it's surprising the haystack didn't burn down. Interesting. I don't know why they chose to just tilt it instead. Seems weird. Jelly more. Like, I have an appreciation for developers spending real time and effort creating something that feels more natural and lived in and unique and just better, realistic, you know? Like, this game is definitely cartoony. It's straight up DBZ aesthetic and everything because it's Akira Toriyama, the same artist that does DBZ. The whole entire aesthetic is very cartoony and bright and vivid and colorful, but that doesn't mean you can't have good texturing and design to liven up your world to make it feel more realistic in that environment, you know? And too many games ignore that principle. Too many games, even modern games, you just see these flat floors, empty hallways with super easily repeated tiles, and it's just it's saddening, you know, because there's so much that can be done with games to create interesting worlds and designs and stuff, and just to have that wasted feels bad, man. All right, how do I get to the waterfall then? If maybe I just gotta go back. Oh, okay. Feels two-dimensional texture-wise. Yeah, the first two Borderlands are actually a lot of repeated, reused assets. Not even just like the environments, but the like the housing and the clutter and stuff. It's just everything's the same. It's very samey. and it makes it really hard to play Borderlands 1 and 2 for an extended period of time. I haven't played 3, so I can't really speak on it, but I imagine it's not that much different. Enemy types as well, yeah. It's super repetitious. I'm pretty sure the Game of the Year Enhanced Edition is just a visual enhancement, right? It's not like a remake or anything like that, just look, it's smoother. Is this like a different entrance, or well, maybe it's the same one and I just didn't realize? Yeah, just a remaster. So the thing about a remaster is it's not going to change assets. It's only going to enhance them, but they're going to be the same, like, visually, you know? They're just going to be smoothed out and touched up and stuff. Maybe some texturing, but that's about it. I don't think I ever came to this house in the beginning. Might have missed something there. I don't think there is a waterfall here. There was a waterfall in the other one, but it wasn't like it was. Maybe if we do.
Hey!
That's what it was.
You good?
All right, same conversation. Yeah, but I want to know where the waterfall is, buddy. I don't think there is a waterfall here. Let's just go back. You bought a Nerf gun that fires tennis balls. I didn't even know they could do that. I want my horsey back. How to go FPS? As far as I know, this version is already 60 FPS. Right? I think that's what someone was saying. But it's slightly better visually on the PS4. Oh, first person view. Don't know. I guess let's try to leave then. I guess the game would. Oh, there's that. There's that waterfall. God dang it. Giant ass waterfall. Front of my own house. Nothing here either. I can't get up on the left side, it doesn't let you. It's a button press for first person. L and R doesn't do it. LZ and RZ don't do it. Pressing it in only centers the camera, and then this one is auto run, and then plus and minus do different things.
Hey!
What's up, RO? And none of the phase buttons do that, so no. Yeah, no worries, dude. I totally understand. I avoided DQ streams for a freaking year because of that, so totally get it. He probably just saves my game, doesn't he? Oh, wow. Everybody is dead. He's a traveling priest. Doo-doo, boom, boom. At least nobody's here anymore. They could be alive somewhere else. DQ games have this weird way of like making you feel everybody's dead and then they don't actually die, like you see them later. Like they escaped or something. But, I mean, there's no bodies, you know? But like the game is too PG to have people actually die, you know? Three-sided rock. Is this actually the waterfall it wants me to go to, though? I wonder. Let's see if butt smell will stop me from exiting the town. Well, 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 what do we have here? Where did you get this from? Stinking cat chewing on plastic. And the Cobblestone Waterfall's gotta be in Cobblestone. Oh, Emerald Coast. What? Why does he say go to the Cobblestone Falls and then he doesn't say anything about Emerald Coast? Stinking bad. Wow, dead grandpa gives bad directions. Excuse me, coming through. I don't know, Zun, but they often do big updates for that game still. So he just said go to Cobblestone Falls. That's all I remember him saying. Can Horsey go in the water? He can go in the water. Honk! Jug of water. Oh, there it is. All right, that's it. You've lost room privileges because you're hunting for things to chew on.
Letters, huh? The top one there's seen better days, that's for sure.
Yeah, letters like A and Q and W. Love them.
My dearest, darling baby boy. When finally you come to read
You do get
this,
XP for doing it, actually,
I will
Suntop.
almost certainly be long dead.
My guess is about
You
10%.
see, not long after you were born, our beloved kingdom of Dundrasil was attacked by an army of monsters. I was forced to flee with you in my arms and expended the last of my strength in ensuring that you escaped to safety.
Wait. How did you write this letter if you died?
If you are fortunate enough to have been found
And to
by
say
some
that.
kindly soul,
Yeah, I
You
died.
must seek
It
out the
sucked.
king of Heliodor when you come of age. Our kingdom and his have long enjoyed close relations, and your father and I would trust him with our lives. Never forget, my son, you are a prince of the kingdom of Dundrasil. But more than that, you are the luminary. Yours is a weighty burden indeed. It is you who must stand against the darkness and banish it from our world. In time, you will come to understand. It breaks my heart to leave you, my darling. But it is the only way. I only hope that one day you will learn to forgive
I'll never
me.
forgive you for dying and saving my life as a baby.
It's
Never.
from someone important to you, right? Your mother or something? Don't worry, you can tell me about it later. What about the other one?
I've already tested it, Sun Top. I've already tested it.
To my dearest grandson. I haven't the foggiest how you managed it, but
It's really easy.
I
Just look
met
at your
your
XP, run into a
future
monster,
self
look at your
today.
XP.
as promised, I've buried some things here that will help you on your way. Have you read your mother's letter yet? It was in your basket with you when I first found you. It was because of that letter that I asked my Amber to send you to see the king when the time came. I only wish I'd known how things would turn out. I don't know why Dundrasil was attacked, or why King Carnelian thinks so badly of you. I'm just an ignorant old man from a little village in the country. But I do know that the answers are out there somewhere. The keystone in this box will open the door of departure off to the east. You must go out into the world and seek the truth. Remember now, don't waste your time bearing grudges, and live life with love in your heart. All the best, now and forever. Grandad.
Da 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 da! Honk! Acquired the keystone.
So we used the keystone to open the door of departure and head out into the world, huh? Well, sounds easy enough. You better believe I'm coming with you. You said it was just east of here, right? Well, what are we waiting for?
Or 5 rupees, yeah.
Oh, I know what we're waiting for. I've got some unfinished business to attend to. The orb. The King's Barrow's not too far from here. Just down the way, in fact. Let's go claim what's rightfully mine.
Man, I'm surprised he knew exactly where to dig. That's lucky. Like, if I saw this, I'd be like, alright, let's dig here, behind it. Nope. It's not even a water. I guess that's a waterfall. Okay. Fair enough. On the other side is a bunch of dirty magazines. Fair enough waterfalls, yes. Fair enough waterfalls. Bum 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 bum. Ooh. This is some Xenoblade Chronicles 1 opening up of the world kind of stuff right here. Wow. Die! Oh, I love it. All right, so right now we have 467 to level up. 463, and it's got 4 experience for trampling that poor little dude.